Welcome, readers. When I'm reading and I come to a long word that I've never seen before, I remind myself that I don't have to read the entire word all at once. Instead, I can break that word up into syllables or word parts to help me read the word more accurately. By learning about the different kinds of syllables, we can learn how to break long words up into syllables. Remember, a syllable has one and only one vowel sound. The letters that make these vowel sounds are A, E, I, O, U, and oftentimes the letter Y. Today, our goal is to learn how to read words that have a consonant followed by an LE. These types of syllables always come at the end of a word. Are you ready to look at our first word today, readers? Here is our first word. This is a word that I don't know how to read. Let's loop and swoop this word to figure out how to read it together. Remember, the first thing we have to do is to place a dot under any vowels in this word. I see the vowel I and the vowel E. So I placed a dot under both of those vowels. The next thing I need to do is to scan across my word to see if there are any vowel teams that I should underline. Watch as I scan across my word to look for those vowel teams. I don't see any vowel teams in this word, so I don't need to underline anything. Now, I need to decide where I'm going to split this word, between a vowel and a consonant, two vowels, or two consonants. And remember, I know that this LE always comes at the end of a word, so I'm going to split before that. Are you ready to loop and swoop with me so we can figure out what this word says? Simpla. Simpla. That doesn't sound like a word that I've heard before, but I do remember that this LE says the sound O. So let me try and read this word again. Simple. Simple. I've heard of that word before. That word is simple, like looping and swooping can be simple with lots of practice. Great job, readers. Are you ready to try our next word? Here we go. Can you write down the letters B, U, G, L, E? Now we need to go through and we need to place dots under any vowels in this word. Can you place dots under the vowels in this word on your paper and I'll do the same? When you're finished, look up here and let's see if we found the same vowels. Did you place a dot under U and E like I did? Great job! If you didn't, that's okay. Fix it up really quick. Now we need to go through and scan across our word and see if there's any vowel teams that we should underline. Can you scan across the word on your paper and see if you spot any vowel teams in this word? And I'll do the same. Did you find any vowel teams? I didn't either, so we don't need to underline anything in this word. Now we need to decide where we're going to split this word, between a vowel and a consonant, two consonants, or two vowels. I think that we should split our word between a vowel and a consonant. Let's try it. Are you ready to loop and swoop with me? Here we go. Bugle. Bugle. I've heard of that word before. A bugle is like a small trumpet. Great job, readers. Let's try one more. And you're getting so good at this, I think you can try this one on your own. Here's our last word. Will you write these letters down on your paper? D, R, I, B, B, L, E. Okay, you know what to do, readers. Go ahead and place a dot under any vowels that you see in this word. Did you put a dot under I and E like I did? Great job. Now, we need to scan across our word and see if there are any vowel teams that we should underline. Go ahead and scan across your word on your paper and underline any vowel teams that you might find, and I'll do the same. Did you find any vowel teams to underline? Neither did I. That's okay. Now we need to decide where we're going to split this word between two vowels, a vowel and a consonant, or between two consonants. I see a double consonant right in the middle of this word, and I know oftentimes that's where we would split a word, right in between that double consonant. Let's get ready to loop and swoop. Here we go. Dribble. Dribble. Like the boy was excited to dribble the basketball. Readers, you did such a great job working with these consonant-LE words today. Be sure to keep a lookout for these types of words in your own reading. Readers, you are doing such a great job working with these consonant-LE words. Let's try reading some in a story. Nathan always sits on his front porch. He listens to his neighbor dribble a basketball. He hears the man upstairs playing the bugle. That doesn't sound right, but I remember that this LE at the end of a word says so I'm going to try and read it again. Bugle. Bugle. It is a simple song that feels calm. Nathan loves his neighborhood. Readers, you're doing such a great job reading some of these LE words. Let's practice writing some of them. For this activity, you'll need whatever you have to write with and something to write on. Are you ready? Our first word is bugle. Will you say that word with me? Bugle. I hear two word parts in the word bugle, so I'm going to draw two lines. Bugle. Now let's think about how many sounds we hear in each of those word parts. B, U, G, O. Now let's think about the letters that match those sounds. B, U, G. And I remember that O sound at the end of a word is L-E. We made the word bugle. The boy was so excited to play his new bugle for his parents. Great job. Let's try our next one. Our next word is simple. Can you say that word with me? Simple. Let's think about how many word parts we hear in the word simple. Simple. Now let's listen for those sounds in each of the word parts. I hear s, I, m, p, o. Okay, the letters that match those sounds, here we go. S, I, m, p, and that L-E again at the end of the word. We built the word simple. That was pretty simple if you do the work step by step. Great job, readers. We've got one last word we're going to spell today. Our last word is dribble. Will you say that word with me? Dribble. I hear two word parts in the word dribble. Dribble. Now let's think about the sounds that we hear in this first word part. D, I, B. What letters represent these sounds? D, I, B. Great job. Now let's think about the sounds we hear in the second word part. Dribble. I hear an L, but I know that O sound is actually L-E, like we've been learning about. I also know that this has to have a consonant before it, but what other sounds do I hear in the word dribble? I don't hear any other sounds, so I'm going to actually put another B with that, and I think that the word dribble must have a double consonant right in the middle of it. Two B's. Dribble. Great job, readers, working with our L-E endings.
This program is made possible in part by the Michigan Department of Education, the State of Michigan, and the W.K. Kellogg Foundation. Additional support by viewers like you. Thank you.